we are grateful to accept the award and the honor and continue that legacy at the River Dock Nature Conservancy. Dr. Rod Olson had the nickname the River Dock and donated Nature Conservancy to the Rice Lake Area School District, and I have the honor of continuing that legacy by being the naturalist educator at that River Dock Nature Conservancy. So thank you for the award.
All right, our remaining 30-year volunteers were also unable to join us in person this year due to other obligations. The next award winner is Linda Daniels. Linda continues to monitor Upper Nemahbin Lake in Waukesha County. She's taken 146 Secchi disc readings, over 100 water chemistry samples, and recorded dozens of ice cover observations. Alan and Rosemary Toussaint monitor Alva Lake in Oneida County. Together, they have recorded nearly 500 water clarity readings across their 30 years of monitoring, and they've taken nearly 200 water chemistry samples on Alva Lake. And finally, we have Otto Schoenig from Sugar Camp Lake in Oneida County. He's recorded 308 Secchi readings, 68 water chemistry samples, as well as recording ice on and ice off observations. All of us at the Wisconsin Lakes Partnership would like to express our sincere thanks to Rod, Linda, Alan, Rosemary, and Otto for their dedication to monitoring Wisconsin's lakes. Now I'd like to bring up Katie Bradford, the program manager for the Water Action Volunteer Stream Monitoring Program, to continue with tonight's award ceremony. Thank you.
All right, hello, I'm Katie. I'm the program manager for Water Action Volunteers. I'm a newbie. This is my second Wisconsin Lakes and Rivers Convention, and I am so excited to be part of this celebration with you all again. Water Action Volunteers, if you aren't familiar, is our statewide volunteer stream monitoring program, and we're a partnership of UW-Madison Division of Extension and Wisconsin DNR. And in 2022, we had approximately 500 volunteers monitoring 538 stream sites across 55 of Wisconsin counties. And with over 45,000 miles of wadable streams and rivers in Wisconsin, WAVE volunteers play a critical role by expanding on the work of our biologists, ensuring that more of our waters can be regularly monitored and protected. And WAVE would also not be possible without the work of our 44 local WAVE coordinators at partner organizations all over the state who provide local support and training for WAVE volunteers in their watersheds. So this year, I'd like to recognize Kathy Bridge, a WAVE stream monitoring volunteer who reached her 20-year monitoring milestone. And Kathy could not be here today, but I'd like to recognize her for her commitment to monitoring her local waters, specifically Scuppernong Creek and Waukesha County. So I'd like to pause for a minute and watch a short video with you to hear about her longtime volunteer work.
20 years, Kathy Bridge has been monitoring Scuppernong Creek in southeastern Wisconsin. During the year, Kathy monitors the creek for water temperature, water transparency, and dissolved oxygen. Partial to the caddisfly, Kathy also enjoys macroinvertebrate sampling at Scuppernong Creek. Kathy is often joined by her children and other local youth while monitoring her stream site. She has even volunteered with local homeschool groups to teach about stream ecology and all the fascinating critters that live in the water. Kathy enjoys the public nature of her monitoring site, which is located on an Ice Age trail bridge. Oftentimes, interested hikers will stop by to chat with Kathy while she is out sampling, and she is happy to share information about the importance of long-term stream monitoring. Thank you for 20 years of volunteerism, Kathy.
Awesome. Let's give her a round of applause. All right. So I'd like to move on to our Wisconsin Stream Monitoring Awards. UW-Madison Extension and the Wisconsin DNR are pleased to announce the recipients this year of the 2022 Wisconsin Volunteer Stream Monitoring Awards. These awards recognize individuals and groups for their exemplary efforts in stream monitoring and water quality related activities, support of stream stewardship, and a commitment to developing partnerships and sharing their skills and water quality data to benefit Wisconsin streams and rivers. Award recipients are nominated by their peers and selected by a committee of Extension and DNR staff from around the state. And this year's recipients were nominated by Addie Schlessel with the Rock River Coalition and Katie Job Terrace with the Village of Windsor. I'm pleased to announce this year's recipients are a truly dynamic duo and stream team, Barb Bauer and Paula Brandmeier, for their work to monitor and engage their community and the protection of the Token Creek watershed in Dane County. Let's give them applause. So let's watch a short video to hear their story.
Barb Bauer and Paula Brandmeier began monitoring water quality at 3 sites along Token Creek in Dane County in 2016 when they were asked by the Rock River Coalition to help collect data on the stream. They visit the stream to measure baseline parameters as well as collect nutrient samples. In addition to monitoring the creek, Barb and Paula have served as dedicated members of the Token Creek Conservancy Committee with the Village of Windsor for a combined 33 years. In this time, they helped to develop a master plan for the Conservancy, often partnering with local towns, churches, and community groups to accomplish their work. As Addie Schlessel said in her nomination letter, they are generous with their time, and their passion for healthy waters has led them to go above and beyond in caring and advocating for Token Creek and its watershed. Congratulations, Barb and Paula.
Please welcome them to the stage to receive their award.
Totally, this was so unexpected. Paula and I have done this for so many years together, and we just enjoy going down to the stream, checking out everything, talking to the neighbors and stuff, and just watching how the stream is changing from month to month and from year to year. So we've done this for many years, but we love it.
All right, thanks for recognizing our stream monitoring volunteers. We're now going to transition to our Lake Stewardship Awards. First, I'd like to welcome to the stage Sarah Winju and Eric Olson to tell us about the history of the awards and changes that have been made over the years.
All right, so thank you everybody for coming. And again, every year we present the Lake Stewardship Awards in celebration of the extraordinary volunteer and professional efforts made to protect and improve the lakes in Wisconsin. These awards are meant to represent our best collective effort, and we're trying to honor and celebrate all the incredible work that goes into ensuring the future of our state's legacy of lakes. For the past 35 years now, we've been celebrating these lake stewards in categories that recognize outstanding contributions of individuals, organized groups, educators, youth, and businesses. This now is the second year in which we've sort of reorganized these categories, trying to reflect the importance of the organizational work and the projects in which individuals and lake organizations are involved. We want to recognize people who are strengthening their community capacity with the goal of protecting and improving lake health.
What is capacity? So our model of lake organization capacity is built around 4 related parts: membership, internal functions, external relationships, and programs. Membership is the basis for the other 3. A group needs members who provide financial and volunteer support to fuel their efforts. Internal functions focus on how a lake association or lake district conducts its internal affairs. Organizations develop external relational capacity by collaborating and networking with external people and groups. And lake groups leverage these first 3 types of capacity to increase their ability to get things done, which is the programmatic capacity. We understand that capacity looks different for each organization, since everyone is working on different areas in order to boost their ability to get things done. We want to recognize individuals and organizations who are strengthening the capacity of their organization in the following award categories. Excellence in public engagement. This category will recognize an individual, group, or business who has taken steps to increase public understanding, engagement, and support for lake issues and opportunities. This award winner will also be forwarded to the North American Lake Management Society, NALMS, to be considered for their Community Education and Outreach Award. The second is our Excellence in Building Partnerships Award. This category will recognize an individual, group, or business who has helped an organization develop new or strengthen existing external relationships to benefit a lake or watershed. And our Top of the Pyramid Award, which is the Programmatic Excellence for Lake Health. And this category will recognize an individual, group, or business who excels in programs that improve the quality of our lakes due to program implementation. Program implementation will go above and beyond and have measurable impact. This award winner will also be forwarded to NALMS to be considered for their lake management success stories.
So, in terms of process, once again, we're dealing with nominations that were from a previous time period. So we rolled over nominations for 2 years. And because we didn't accept nominations for 2021, that was the midst of the pandemic, the 2020 and 2022 nominations were also considered along with the new 2023 crew. A team of reviewers ranked the nominations according to the criteria that we set out in the nomination process to select the winners. And for 2023, we really began cultivating ranking teams, drawing on professionals who have worked for a long time in these specific regards, either public education, building partnerships with other groups, or again, the top of the pyramid, getting big things done. In addition to taking into consideration groups and projects that include diversity, equity, and inclusion in their work, because our collective action to protect and restore lakes is more effective if we can bring diverse perspectives to the table. I also want to point out that based on feedback from the review teams that we worked with in 2023, we're going to be adding a fourth category for 2024 that will recognize professionals who work full-time on lake and watershed restoration and protection. And we'll be sharing more information about that in the fall. And if you've been thinking about ways to recognize people who do this professionally, please reach out to myself or Mike Engelson as we kind of figure out exactly how we're going to do this. And now, back to Emily.
All right, thanks, Sarah and Eric. Let's move on to those awards. Before each award, we would first like to recognize the new nominees for each category. There were 26 nominees total considered for the 2023 awards. 10 were new nominees. Each year we recognize the new nominees and celebrate these new nominees because being nominated for this award is something to be proud of. As we call your name, will the new nominees please stand? And please hold your applause until the end. First we have David Averbeck, Mary Beckley, James Bransell, Dan Butkus, Rick Georgeson, the Hatch Lake Association, David Luca, Bill McCormick, Mark Mitchell, and Mary Van de Kamp Knoll. Now we'll transition into the Lake Stewardship Awards. We'll announce their name, a short video will play, and then please come down to the stage to receive your award. Starting with our Excellence in Public Engagement Award. This year's Lake Stewardship Award for Excellence in Public Engagement goes to Clark Elbert.
Clark Elbert is this year's recipient of the Wisconsin Lake Stewardship Award for Excellence in Public Engagement. Since 1998, he and his wife Susie have owned a summer home on White Sand Lake, one of the lakes in the Bear River watershed. The watershed is the largest watershed in Lac du Flambeau and completely within the reservation's boundaries, approximately 12 miles northwest of Minocqua in Vilas County. Clark was instrumental in establishing White Sand Lake Association in 2004 and has served as vice president or president since its inception. He is currently president of the association. As such, he collaborates with the Lac du Flambeau tribe and the Town Lakes Committee in various stewardship efforts on the reservation, including White Sand Lake. Clark is heavily involved in the association's Clean Boats, Clean Waters program, supporting grant applications to fund student interns that monitor the public boat landing. This program is very important to the lake as it is free of the major aquatic invasive species found in many nearby lakes. Another important endeavor spearheaded by Clark was the research conducted with Freshwater Solutions and Northland College on swimmer's itch. Although no magic bullet was found, the research identified a number of strategies to minimize the likelihood of contracting this bothersome parasite on the lake. Clark sends timely announcements about matters involving the lake, including emails regarding lake clarity and temperature. His science background helps interpret and explain the results of many of the tests affecting the lake's health. The association also publishes a robust newsletter that keeps members informed of pertinent matters regarding the lake and related social and educational events. Perhaps Denise Odell, in her letter of recommendation, sums it up best by saying, "Equally important is Clark's even temperament and ability to preside with a light touch. He is respected and beloved by the members of the Lake Association, which accounts for the fact that he has been elected year after year as the president, a task not many would undertake. Certainly he could be doing other things with his time, but we are most fortunate to be the beneficiaries of his talent and willingness to serve us. We hope you will honor him with the Lake Stewardship Award. Congratulations on your award, Clark."
I won't take much of your time. I just want to thank my board of directors and all the membership, Lake Association membership people that have pitched in, and all of you folks. Public engagement, that's what it's all about. That's what makes the lakes better. That's what makes the world better. So thanks for being here and being engaged. So thanks again.
The next award is for the Excellence in Building Partnerships, and we are happy to present the Lake Stewardship Excellence in Building Partnerships Award to Rick Georgeson.
This year's recipient of the Partner Builder Award, Rick Georgeson, has sailed the waters of Petenwell and Castle Rock Lakes for over 40 years, observing both the beauty and the impairments of the Wisconsin River system. Before moving to Nakusa full-time, Rick taught building trades at Toma High School and later was an administrator at Western Wisconsin Technical College. During that time, he often spent nights on his sailboat on Petenwell Lake. In 2007, Rick's love of the water brought him to a group called Petenwell and Castle Rock Stewards, also known by their acronym, Packers, where he served as president from 2008 to 2020. His leadership style has been the key to Packers' success. His skills as a former educator and avid sailor made him an excellent fit for guiding Packers. In her nomination submission, Colette Camerano states, "It has been Rick's philosophy that bringing people together will create trust and a better opportunity for solving the water quality issues on Petenwell and Castle Rock Lakes." One of many successes achieved by Packers under Rick's leadership include the Pontoons and Politics program, which began in 2009. This program brought state legislators and the DNR secretary to observe the lake and led to the appropriation of $750,000 over a 5-year period for a comprehensive basin monitoring program, and in 2019, to the largest approved TMDL in Wisconsin's history. After several successful Pontoons and Politics events that included local politicians and conservationists, as well as agricultural producers, Rick became directly involved with the annual Healthy Soil, Healthy Water Conference. He quickly came to learn that you cannot talk about water quality without talking about the farming community. He also noticed that agriculture producers were often not in the room when discussing water quality. The partnerships Packers nurtured has led to the creation of 8 producer-led councils in the Wisconsin River watershed. Although Rick recently stepped down from the leadership role in Packers, he recently joined the board of Wisconsin Lakes, and we look forward to his continuing contributions. Congratulations, Rick.
Wow. This is too much. Thank you. I want to give a big thank you to the Packers who nominated me for this award. I want to give a huge thank you to that committee that made the decision that I was the one chosen for the award. I also want to give a big thank you to Jane, my significant other, who has put up with me spending hours doing this kind of work and not at home. River Alliance was so key to helping us organize back in 2007, 2008. We didn't have a hunch, but with their help, really got us off the ground, helped us build a strong foundation. Lake Leader was also very, very awesome training for myself. I just can't get over, as I got into this kind of volunteering work, all of the agencies in the area that are there to help. UW Extension, County Conservationists, UW Stevens Point, and many, many more. And I always remind myself, you're not talking to the agency, you're talking to a single person that picks up the phone. And it's that conversation that makes the difference. So those people that are taking the calls and offering to help, thank you. Thank you very much for making this evening such a special evening for me, and good night.
Thanks for all you do, Rick. Our next award category is for Programmatic Excellence for Lake Health. Today we are recognizing Floyd Schmidt for this award. Please join us in watching a short video about his work.
Chute Pond is a 440-acre lake 45 miles northwest of Green Bay in Oconto County. The lake was formed by the construction of Chute Pond Dam on the Oconto River in 1937. Its shoreline is now home to a YMCA camp, many summer homes, a public campground, and a county park, and is enjoyed by many throughout northeast Wisconsin. A key member of the group maintaining the health of Chute Pond is Floyd Schmidt, this year's winner of the Programmatic Excellence in Lake Health Award. Floyd and his wife Edith bought their property on the lake in 2003. After extensive renovations, the family moved year-round to Chute Pond in 2011. Shortly thereafter, Floyd became involved with the Chute Lake Protection and Rehabilitation District, serving as treasurer from 2012 to 2017 and as chairman since. Floyd is very active in all aspects of the lake's health, including the Clean Boats Clean Waters program, water quality sampling, and the control of Eurasian water milfoil. Regarding EWM, he has managed a winter drawdown in 2016, several herbicide treatments with and without the use of limno curtains, residual herbicide sampling, and the operation of maintenance of 2 harvesters. Under Floyd's guidance, the district has received numerous DNR and Oconto County grants. As an active member of the Oconto County Waterway Association, Floyd was part of the group that convinced the county board the importance of protecting the lakes, which led to Oconto County setting aside $230,000 for a Healthy Lakes cost share program. Working closely with the Econo County Land Conservation Office and the Department of Natural Resources, Floyd has seen over 25 Healthy Lakes projects installed by landowners, including native plantings, rain gardens, fish sticks, and runoff diversions. In her nomination submission, Brenda Nordine states that Floyd has been a great leader for the holistic management of Chute Pond. Chute Pond is in good hands with Floyd, and his hard work has laid the foundation for the health of the lake well into the future. With all his hard work and accomplishments, Floyd truly embodies the spirit of the Wisconsin Lake Stewardship Award for Programmatic Excellence in Lake Health. Congratulations, Floyd.
I think I'll agree with Rick on this. Wow. First, I need to thank God for the blessing me with so many good people to work with. I am honored and grateful to receive the Programmatic Excellence for Lake Health. Thanks to my Edie, my wife, for putting up with me being in a lot of activities. And thanks to the Lake District Board, especially Gail Golden for all of her assistance. To Brenda Nordine from the DNR, along with Eddie Health, Todd Hankey, and Tim Hoyman from Ontario for all the supporting work on Chute Pond. Thanks to Pamela Tauschner and Patrick Gagnon for getting us involved in Healthy Lakes program. Ken Delata from the Oconto County Conservation Committee with the Shoreland Restoration Program and the Oconto County Healthy Waters. And Steve Hireman from Oconto County Waters and Lakes Association. And then Eric Olson and his group of people from the Wisconsin Lakes program. Also thank Chad and his crew from Aquarius Systems for assisting us in keeping our equipment running so we could take care of the cutting plants. I started volunteering in the Lake District in 2012 and was appointed to the board as treasurer and have been on the board ever since. I found out I needed a lot of assistance being treasurer, but with the help of Susan Johnson, our clerk, it all worked out. In the same year, I became a harvester operator for a few years, and also I am part of the Lake Leaders Crew 11. We started the Healthy Lakes program in the last part of 2016 with our first plantings beginning in 2017. Our first 2 years with the best, with Lisa Reese as our contractor. Many residents have taken advantage of the opportunity to improve their shoreline with the assistance of DNR and county grants. And we are always looking for a new contractor now since Lisa has moved to another job. Doing the limo curtain was one of the larger projects that the district did with the manufacturing of the curtain, installing it, and removing it. The purpose of the curtain is to contain chemical in one area for an extended piece of time. Thanks to everyone who helped put together the limo curtain, and even Ken Schwabke and his crew from Archibald Lake helped us with many of the procedures pertaining to the limo curtain. There will always be challenges on the lake, and with working together, we will move forward. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Floyd, and congratulations to all the winners and nominees. Please join me once more in recognizing the hard work of all the volunteers we recognize today. Make sure you start thinking about who you might like to nominate for an award in 2024. Nominations will be open soon, so watch for an email announcement to come. As a reminder, if you didn't already, please be sure to stop by the memory wall. This is our way of recognizing staff and volunteers who couldn't be here with us today, who you may want to remember and send wishes that they were here. Thanks for joining us tonight, everyone, and thanks to all those who helped this event run so smoothly. Also, a huge thanks to anyone and everyone who works in so many ways to protect our legacy of lakes and streams. Most are never formally recognized, but they all deserve our thanks. I hope you have a great rest of your night.